welcome to my channel. If you guys are new here, what's the deal? And if you guys are old, okay, what that shit do? Keep in mind that these messages are general, okay? So if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Catch me on the next one, and hopefully it sticks. All right, y'all. So, per usual, Spirit be having me put my business on Front Street, but it be in regards to the message, right? I'm always, we are put here to be used as an example to help other people. All right. So this message, y'all, is in regards to integrity. Okay. Now, here's the thing, collective. In this period or this area that you may find yourself in, your integrity is going to be your main source of validation. Okay. Hey, Tainted, Rise and Shine. Your integrity, the way that you are in front of people and the way that you continue to be without those people around, it is what validates you. Okay. Because there's some shit going on at Stephen Y. Spirit want me to probably even talk about this recent situation. And I feel like it's more so in the manner, right? The manner and the way in which people will go above and beyond. Because I did write in my notes too, as far as like how people will try and paint a narrative of you, collective. Okay, so if you are one way, when it comes to people or dealing with people and they portray you to be a totally different way, you continuing to show up as your true authentic self is going to outweigh whatever is said with those people not being in your face. Okay. Now, the story that Spirit wants me to speak on, right? I'm going to be pulling cards while I speak, all right? So, let's clear the energy up in this bitch. Because, wait. So, I recently went through a friendship breakup, right? Maybe you guys are going through the same thing or an actual breakup or what have you, okay? Now, the thing is, when it came down to this situation, it was definitely the manner in which it was done. Okay, as far as like and when you think of the definition of integrity, right, it speaks on the state of being whole and undivided. You know what I'm saying? So maybe you guys are people that like always want people to feel included. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys can be just really big on family. Hey, y'all, welcome in. But listen, I went through this recent friend breakup, and sometimes you just got to pray to God to ask you to reveal the ways in which you need to move when it comes to trying to figure out what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Because when it came to this particular situation, I really felt as though like this shit came out of thin fucking air. And it was just like, what? Especially when you know that you're a good person and you treat people right, whether they're in your face or whether they're not in your face. So to be put or feel cornered into a situation, it was kind of like, well, what the fuck is this about? You know what I'm saying? Now, these are people that I've been friends with for a long time, okay? Like handball, tetherball days, hopscotch days, okay? And that's why I feel like it's so important for you to listen to your intuition, especially when it comes to the ways in which people try to bring chaos into your life, right? Or try and cause some type of confusion, because I do see indecision here, right? Maybe when it came down to a situation with your integrity, it caused people to be with indecision. It makes me think of the Two of Swords energy, right? Being in two frames of mind, possibly when it comes to you, right? So how this situation went down, I felt as though in my spirit, and it does not matter how long you've known somebody, whether this is your friend, this could be the motherfucker that's closest to you, trust and believe, to where when your spirit tells you that something is off, 9 times out of 10, something is off, okay? Now, how I determined that something was off with this situation You get the last laugh, collective. I'm going to just say that. You get the last laugh. How I knew I was being talked about. Okay, yeah, look at that. Judgment Day. I'm telling y'all, collective. Let me say the story before I get distracted, because I just keep hearing you get the the last laugh when it comes to a situation here. Okay. Now, be very mindful or careful with people that you feel like try to vet you, to try and provoke. These people, when it comes to your integrity, and people that want to fit a certain narrative for you, when it comes to like, these are people that want you to be viewed differently, because those are the ways in which that person has talked about you in. Okay, so say, for instance, you're a very beautiful person. You know what I'm saying? You have this certain type of light about you that when you come around, it's very noticeable, okay? But it's those type of people that may notice that, may not like that, right? And those are the very same people who will go and petty energy as we speak on it. Those are the very same people that will go out their way to paint a different narrative of you to whoever they have talked to you about in. Okay, so when those narratives do not match what that person may be saying about you to others, they will try and provoke it to be that way, to be like, see, look, this is what I was talking about. This is exactly what I was trying to tell y'all. When you are not naturally who somebody may make up in their mind for you to be, they will use those certain type of tactics. Like, y'all got to really, and people will play it on the sense of like how they know you personally. They will use your traumas or the things that you went through to try and validate the shit that they are speaking on you about. Okay? Now, the manner in which I found out that the people that the two people that I thought were a great friend to me were actually in disguise, again, was the manner in which it went down. Okay. So in the midst of talking to one of the friends, I can kind of feel like the person had a birthday. Okay. And coming back from that, the friend that I was speaking to that was closest to me. Okay, this card don't even belong in here. It's not even a part of this deck. Compete. I'm telling you, collective, this has a lot to do with people that are in competition with you. Anyhow, they had a birthday, right? One of the friends had a birthday, and the other friend I was close with, when they came back from this trip, he was showing me all the activities as far as what went on, right? And I'm like, yeah, it looks nice. It looks like it was fun or whatever. But the whole time, y'all, I felt as if this person that was my friend was trying to get me to talk about somebody. I felt that energy. And I was just like, and I'm in my head, I'm just like, oh, I don't have anything bad to say about this person. So like the vibe I was getting is like, why do I feel like you want me to say something negative about them? And this is the very same person that has said negative things about them to me. So I'm not a part of, I don't move that way. So I don't know what you're trying to get out of me, right? So that failed. Okay. They weren't able to try and get me in that way for whatever fucking reason, right? And so I had to end up, and I prayed on it. I asked God, I was just like, yeah. I was like, you, Big G, you see what's going on? Because I don't know where this is coming from. Let me know how I need to move when it comes to dealing with these type of people. And he did. He let me know how I needed to move. And I did so. And it revealed the fact that I was indeed being talked about. Okay? And all it took was for me to separate myself from them, for me to see that the one person that was upset was the one person that had reached out to me. Okay? When God tells me to remove people from my life, I do so. And Spirit wants you to pay attention to that as well. because not everybody around you, doesn't matter how many years that you have on that relationship, for whatever reason, people have the tendency of switching up on you. Okay? Now, till this day, I still don't know what the fucking reason was for all this bullshit. But you know what? God told me, unfriend these people. Unfriend them. And when I did so, remind you, the one that was closest to me that also spoke about the other person, that I unfriended both of them. Okay? And remind you, the other one, this person, like, she doesn't check up on me. She never, like, and it goes way back, y'all. Like, with the traumatic shit that was going on in my life, which I know the other friend let her know about, like, still never hit me up, checked on me, see how I was doing, how my mental, just as much as a friend that I was, and how I was always like that friend to hit people up and say, oh, hey, I just want to see how you was doing, what you up to, whatever. None of that. She does not communicate with me on social media, and I still show up for her, right? Well, I did still show up for her in spite of her lack of a friendship to me, Anywho, still showed up. And again, this is somebody who really does not communicate with me on a regular compared to the other one who did, who I feel like was an informant, just to go back and talk to that person about, right? Crazy, right? So I knew the friendship was over when I got hit, when I unfriended these people. And the one closest to me did not come to me to ask me, oh, why are we friends on social media? It was the other one. That's how I knew. People are very snaky. That's how I knew. Because the one that was really upset was the one, again, that reached out to me. And it wasn't like, hey, it was no longer, hey, sis. It was, hey, Kales. And I was like, oh, yeah, I already know what type of time we on. But I don't know why we on this type of time, because we've never had any beef, no drama, no nothing. So it's just like, y'all are really pulling shit out of thin fucking air, right? So she randomly is like, oh, I was just so y'all, this was like less than 10 hours that I had separated or unfriended them. Less than 10 hours. I get contacted at 7 a.m. in the fucking morning. And somebody is like, and she's like, oh, I was just randomly going through Instagram and Facebook as far as like noticing we weren't friends. Now, remind you, again, this is somebody who does not speak to me on social media, rarely, at least. And my thing is, if you are in need of anything from me, you have my phone number to contact me. What is the whole searching my social medias from Instagram to Facebook at 7 a.m.? It's because I was in conversation at 7 a.m. Because if you really wanted to clock it, the friend that was closest to me realized that I was now no longer their friend on social media. And instead of coming to me, who do they go to? That person that was talking about me. And that person was mad enough about me creating a boundary to hit me up about it. And then when I questioned, okay, well, you have my phone number. So, is there anything? Are you okay? Because it's 7 a.m. Are you okay? You know what I'm saying? And it was like, oh, no, I just wanted to make sure you wasn't upset. What would I be upset about? What would I be upset about? We've never had any type of beef or anything. When I asked what would I be upset about, she took 2 fucking days to reply to me, y'all. Because there was no reason for me to be mad about anything. If anything, it was that person who was upset. But do you see the degree that people will go to conspire behind the scenes in order to try and provoke or fit some type of narrative or try and get a narrative that does not align with who the fuck you are? I said, oh yeah, it's some weird shit going on. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. And I disconnect, and it sucks, but for my own sanity, for my own peace, I had to disconnect myself from everyone that person and the other person was attached to, that met me through them. Because again, birds of a feather flock together. And I'm like, oh, if the people that are closest to me is doing this type of shit, then yeah, all of you guys collectively can just go over there. Leave me out of the shit. Okay? Integrity, though. Because despite whatever was said or done, or whatever type of image or whatever somebody that they tried to collectively paint towards me, never adds up. It never adds up. Because I treat people right, whether they're in my face or behind my back. Especially if, it's not even just especially, that's just what it is, okay? So even when I say this with indecision here, what does it say? I use my intuition in all aspects. So it's like, even though certain things may be said about you, collective, or if you're on the other end of something being said about someone, always listen to your intuition, okay? Because you never know with grief here if a motherfucker is just hurt, is talking from a hurt space. For whatever reason somebody may be hurt about. Because I kid y'all not, I don't even know what the fuck all of that was about, but I know how it made me feel, and I knew that that was something that I didn't want to be around, especially being that these are people that I've been close with for a long time. And the weirdness of it is like, if you have an issue, because it boiled down to me going to have a conversation with her after she took 2 days. This one conversation took about like a week to complete, damn near. And I'm just like, yeah, this is out. So I sat down, had a conversation with her, and I let her know, like, and y'all stand up for yourselves. Stop letting motherfuckers feel like they can do things and just get away with it. So I was like, no, let's be an adult, because I see that somebody here is on some bullshit. Okay? You're taking 2 days to reply to some shit because you don't have any supporting facts as to why you are doing this. So I sat and had the conversation with her. And again, it was no accountability. I told her, I was like, yo, this goes back to like when my brother passed away, and you did not support me, and you didn't pull up to my house or nothing. I just get a phone call and a text. I'm like, we've been friends for this long, and that's all I get. That's all I get. I say, yeah. But it's like that person knew all the other traumatic shit just as much as like the other friends used to speak on her weight, her pockets, how she's able to travel and all this stuff. I was like, yeah, that's the thing. When you have people around you, collective, I don't care how long you've been friends with this type of person. Look at people's character, the ways in which they talk about other people to try and gain some type of popularity, or I don't know what the fuck. But don't ever get it twisted to think that that person won't put you in the same position. Don't ever get it twisted. Yeah, y'all might be kikiing, laughing, joking, and talk about this person, but the minute you don't agree, or the minute you try and tell somebody about their ways in which how they're trying to attack or go towards someone, they become defensive. It's like, oh, what? You're not on my side? But look at the manner in which you are going about tearing somebody down. Don't ever get it fucked up and think that you won't be in that same position by having somebody like that in your circle, okay? Because grief is here. It's like, what does it say? I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it, okay? So I feel like y'all could be around people who do not appreciate you while you're here. They don't appreciate you. The hurt and all of that takes place when you're gone. But that's the thing, though, with integrity. Even though something may hurt you internally, how you go about it says a lot. Which it's like, with these people say the things and do the things that they are doing without, now that you are no longer around them, would they have done those same things to you in your face? There's people that I don't talk to this day, and You will never hear me talking down on them. I don't care how bad the situation ended. You will never hear me talking bad on them. I'm always going to keep it on the surface level of, hey, me and this person, we just grew apart. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is. But me and that person know what it is. But that's integrity. You know what I'm saying? Like, but with humor here, collective, you get the last laugh at the end of the day because somebody's being judged here. Somebody can also be in bad health. But with balance here, balance and envy, that's, who, with someone being in bad health or something like that, that is the, it's kind of like this is, somebody's going through karma. Heavy on the energy because shit got to balance out. Whatever somebody was trying to do to you or judge you about is the very same things in which they will be going through, if not worse, okay? Now, that's definitely somebody was in some type of petty energy. They definitely, especially with indecision, they wanted to be immature. You know, what does it say? Immature, small-minded, insignificant drama. And that's just like that situation. I'm telling y'all, that shit was out of thin fucking air. It was just like, what? And and somebody brought it to my attention. They were like, you probably did not know that this friend wasn't really your friend because you were grieving. It wasn't until like they came back from her birthday trip, and I was like, yeah, the vibe is off. I did not hold her accountable back in 2021 when she didn't show up for me when my brother passed away, or, you know, when I was going through mental health issues, or when I was going through getting stalked the whole year, even when my car burnt up, the house burnt up, this friend was nowhere around. But when I still showed up for this person, it was still all love. It was never me showing up and after I showed up going to someone else and being like, yeah, I showed up for this person, but this person, no. Because if I'm going to do something, if I'm going to show up for you and I'm going to love you, that's exactly what it's going to be for. It's not going to be so I can be like, well, I did this and you didn't do that. But this is how this person tried to flip it on me when I did list or mention the things that I have done towards the end of the friendship in compared to her lack of. And it was like, well, why are you throwing it in my face? And it was like, because clearly you don't see the ways in which I have showed up for you compared to the ways in which you have not. So that's why I was able to walk away from that situation with my head held high, because I knew the type of friend that I was. Right? So spiritual narcissist, it says spiritually egotistic, superiority complex, spiritual manipulation, okay? Listen, y'all, I'm going to just tell y'all this. With Fed Up here, people are tired. This person, whoever this person's energy is, they're tired of, like, people, because I feel like your integrity is being validated. So whatever is being said as far as somebody trying to put somebody in two frames of mind is not working. Somebody clearly sees that somebody is in some type of competition with them, or whatever the case may be, because like, what was the reason? I'm hearing Cardi B. What was the reason? Somebody really wants to be like, what was the reason? So they're pulling shit out their ass. And I'm going to just tell you this, especially for my spiritualists here. Okay? If you are a spiritual being, if you are a reader or something like that, they will use that type of shit against you too. These are people who they will use the fact that, like, especially seeing bad health, because somebody is going through some type of bad health with health in the reverse. If you are a spiritualist, guarantee that this is the type of petty person that would be like, they're a spiritualist and they put a spell on me, or they did this to me energetically. Like, no, bitch, that's karma eating your ass up on God's behalf. That's karma eating your ass up on God's behalf. Oh, shit. Sorry, y'all. The tea was hot on that one. Okay. And I feel like just seeing this, it just gives me the energy of like somebody is fed up. Whatever type of narratives that they have been trying to paint out for you, they're upset because they're not getting the feedback back in which they expected. Okay? Because people see your inner light, collective. It does not match with whatever these fucking people are trying to say about you. It does not add up. You didn't have to do anything in this situation other than you continuing to be yourself. When you know you didn't do nothing wrong, you don't have to go and convince other people or throw dirt on other people's name in order for them to be on your side. You don't have to do that. People are going to believe what they want to believe, and people, and 9 times out of 10, the people that believe this bullshit are people that already had these thoughts of you. So they were just waiting for another motherfucker to feel the same way, to be like, oh yeah, we're teammates, we both don't like Collective, let's join forces. It's like, get the fuck out of here. Those people, you can't sway their opinions because they're sold by some other bullshit. Okay? But inner light, it says soul searching, finding true love, living consciously. Okay? These people, no matter what these petty tactics are that somebody here is doing, like, people see your inner light. And I feel like you could be somebody that, like, helps people do a certain type of soul searching. I'm telling y'all can be a good spiritualist. And the way that somebody could be, like, trying to paint you out to be, child, is because they're running out of, these are the type of people, when they know that your character adds up to who you say you are exactly who you say you are, behind the scenes and in front of people, they run out of shit. So they try and pick the things that you do and flip the narrative, right? And it's so crazy because I felt that too with that same friend when it came to my business. This person got waxed by me once. Never book with me again. But I'm telling y'all, God gave me the feeling that, like, that person only got waxed by me in order to have something negative to say about my business. Like, oh, I went to Collective, and y'all could be going through this shit too. Somebody could have, like, don't get it twisted. The enemy will support you, only to go back and flip the narrative because they see that, you know, you get all these good compliments and people, like, coming to you and stuff like that, and they will go just so they could be like, because they gain popularity, okay, off of tearing the next person down and getting as many people as they can to join them. So I felt like that was what was going on. And it took for another friend of theirs to confirm that. And I was like, yeah, it was definitely something said about me. But it did not align because the person that was getting serviced by me appreciated my services. But it was almost as if it was confirming what was, confirming the better outlook of what was being said against me. Okay? So hands off. Ooh, yeah, spirit is going in this morning. Territorial lovers, stalking claims, scaring off the competition. I'm telling y'all, this could be in the sense of a lover, okay? This can be people that could be trying to convince the person that you're with, like, oh, don't deal with this person because they into this or they into that, or whatever the case may be. On the friends aspect, this is somebody who is just very territorial over their friends, okay? Or their family, a certain family member. So they do petty, immature type of shit because, and that was another thing with that situation. It's like, don't invite me around because I bring a certain vibe to your group and then get upset because the people in your group actually like me. When people that are in competition with you, they so used to using you for your energy, once it becomes competitive, when those certain friends actually fuck with you, like you, ask about you, they will paint the fucking narrative. Collective, this shit is real. They will paint the narrative because they don't like the way in which the people that they brought you around in order to use you end up actually liking you. So for people that can't compete with you or can't compare, what do? They want to come and butter you up now. Now they want to be your friend. Now they want to, but don't, fuck that, collective. Fuck that, because you don't know what these people were saying about you to try and have you look a certain type of way. So them coming in to butter you up, it's nothing sweet coming from this, because this is somebody who will paint the narrative to other people. To you, it may come off as like, oh, okay, you want to rekindle the friendship, or you want to rekindle the relationship, or whatever. But this will confirm to their other friends that maybe you came running back to them and you wanted to be their lover, or you wanted to be their friend, so they can continue to fit the narrative that they did nothing wrong and it was all you. Don't let people paint a picture of themselves twice when it comes to you, collective, because that's exactly who they are. This person is just upset at the fact that, like, their plan didn't work. Their fucking plan did not work. Yeah, not today, SOS. What the fuck? The lengths that people will go, collective. The lengths. This is really crazy to me, because I feel like you're not even, you don't give a damn. You're not putting up with this shit. You know that somebody is only doing something in order to have you come around to listen. If they're not able, let me show you the ways. If this person was not able to convince their other friends that you are the way that you are, then okay. They need something. Like I said, they may, oh, let me bake for you, or let me do this for you, or let me give you this in order to get you back in. If that doesn't work, they go the extreme. SOS. I'm dying. I need, this person could have faked going to the doctor, or making it seem like it was extreme. This person could have lied and said some shit like this. Like, oh, I went to the doctor, I was in an accident, this person, whatever. This person never, they will try. And that's so crazy, because this is exactly what happened when I had the sit down conversation with the girl. When I was explaining the things that was going on, it was like, well, this was what was going on with me. These are people that, because they can't take accountability, they will try and out Trump the shit that you was going through to make it seem like, well, I was going through something much bigger. And this is that shit. SOS. SOS. Distress. Act with urgency. Assistant needed. You know, this is somebody who likes to create a scene. They create a scene, and then they invite everybody but you. And you probably did not even know about whatever the fuck this was, what this was. But it's to paint it in the sense of, I reached out. This is the lies and the motives that people will put. Oh, I reached out to Collective and told them, but they didn't show up for me. I'm so thankful that y'all did, though. Whole time, Collective, you probably don't even know what the fuck was going on. Ooh, we Collective. But when people know you for showing up for people and loving on them and nurturing them and having their back, that's why people will still ask the question, well, what was for us to know that this person is like this, what was the reason that caused them to not show up for you? And that's crazy, because the one friend that was closest to me that was conspiring with that same person was the one that was also doing this towards them, body shaming them. Oh, woo gained a lot of weight and da. And again, I still defended this person. I was just like, well, they're in a relationship. They're probably happy. It happened to me. You know what I'm saying? You love someone, y'all get to eating out and doing this and doing that. You know what I'm saying? You pick up a little weight. That just means you're happy with whoever it is that you're with. And again, I always defended her in that sense. And that shit crazy. And I remember I seen this post, and it was like, I was defending your name to make you seem nice to other people, but it wasn't the same on the other end. Like, that's around what the post was talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, despite, and that's where integrity is. Like, you know what the deal is. You know what I'm saying? And it's up to other people to find out however they find out. It's not just because I had that experience with this person does not mean that I'm about to try and sever all of their work or their friendships or the family connections or nah. As much as I've grown now, it's kind of like, well, people will find out what type of person that is. You know, people are going to believe what they want to believe. I'm going to still be loving. I'm going to still be cordial. You know, no love lost, but that's just what it is. Yeah, it's tea time. Let's talk about it. Because I feel like this is somebody who sat with other people, let's say gossip, spreading rumors, drama. Unsignificant drama. That's that petty energy. All these conversations happening in the background, lies, all to try and fit a narrative. It's like, you know, the thing with lying is like, you know, you got to cover up one, then you got to cover up the other one, and the other one. It's just like, after a while, that shit is just like, I'm going to tell you, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm going to keep it 100. If you don't like it, then, hey, you just wasn't my person to begin with. And some of these people, I'm telling you, if this is someone that's causing you to have, like, be indecisive towards someone else, what was I about to say? You gotta really just watch people like this. Ooh, because the way people will, like, dealing with certain people like this, it will fuck up your work, your business. It will fuck up other relations. Because again, this is somebody who doesn't know how to take accountability. So they need as much people on their side to that also feel this way. And the more people you have on this side, it looks a lot more believable than the one that does not feel like they need to sit and gossip and lie in order to prove a point. It's much more believable when there's more people around than that single one. Okay, now detective, it's making me think of what was the reason? Like, is people here? I mean, because, like, what does humor say? It says, I choose to focus on the lighter side of things. Like, you can have a really funny personality, like, really upgoing or upbeat spirit. So people are like, I don't believe it. I don't believe that this is the type of person that is being perceived in the way in which somebody is causing someone to be perceived. I don't believe it. Somebody is snooping, digging for dirt, because there's certain accusations going on when it comes to you. Somebody can definitely go be in court or dealing with something like that. Okay, yeah, people pleasing. And that's the crazy thing, y'all, because in spite of that friend that I've known since handball days, okay, I've always been the friend to give, whether it's resources, whether it's love, whether it's advice, whether shit, if you needed a place to stay. I have family that, you know, welcome in my friends. So it's kind of like when you stop being, when you stop going above and beyond for people, in their mind, they will really make a story in their head as far as like, you don't like them, or, you know, you don't care about them, or it's jealousy or it's envy, when in all actuality, those are those things that that person feels about you. Because there was another mutual friend connected to that friend that I, yeah, people will just find different victims. Once they lose real friends, the genuine ones, to some bullshit, they will just find another victim. I mean, you know, they will just find other people to continue to help them play victim. The real ones ain't gonna stay around for bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Your real friends are gonna tell you about yourself. And if you feel some type of way because somebody is telling you about yourself, that is factual, it's like, are we really friends or no? But I mean, with Compete here, this person, they had you around because it's like they wanted to show you how much of a better person they thought you were of them. But in all actuality, to even be in that position shows you, collective, that they think highly of you. To have to do all of this, they think highly of you. To build all these people against you, they think highly. You're a threat. You're a threat, collective. You're a threat to their friend group. You're a threat to the people in their family that love them. And you know, like I said, I know that I was a good friend because even from that birthday I went with them, that I had with that friend last year. Because it makes me think, like, your parents know who your real friends are. My mom always knew who my real friends were. So she thought. But no, not even so she thought. So I thought. Because even when I went to her birthday for last year, like, her mom paid for my meal. She insisted to pay for my meal. I was ready to pay y'all and everything. She was like, no, since you've been friends with this person for this long, let me do it. Because she appreciated the friend that I was to that person. And it was a slap in the motherfucking face to see how that shit went down. I was like, damn. All right. Let me just get up out your way. Okay? Because listen, with viral here, you could have started gaining a lot of attention that caused this person to try and paint a narrative. And that's crazy because I'm telling you, the people closest to you, if they're not rooting for you, they're not happy for you, if they don't want you to go viral or they don't want to put you out there for people to really see whatever it is that you're trying to push, those are not your fucking friends. That's not truly, that family member is not really truly happy for you. Hell no. Because if you were genuinely, here's the thing, you are gaining some type of attention because it's competition here. And people don't understand that, like, it's like, why are you jealous of your friends? If you know that your friend, hey Slay, if you know that your friend is getting blessed, sometimes God uses your blessings to help the people around you. But people are so selfish because they're like, well, my blessings is my blessings. And, you know, they want to use their blessings as a sense of hierarchy in their friend group. So this is somebody who feels like they have accomplished so many things, so they feel entitled to maneuver in this way. So y'all do have somebody here. I mean, let's talk about this boo, okay? My boo is a official status, exclusive relationship, seeing each other openly. Okay. I'm telling you, somebody like could have started feeling a certain type of way the minute you got into a relationship with someone. Like, I don't know if this is like a clingy friend. And because, like, I don't know, maybe y'all started to your life just probably got busier with whatever it is that you are being viral for. Your life could have just got busier. You could have got a boyfriend. So it's kind of like maybe you guys don't spend as much time together, but somebody is taking that very personal in the sense of like, you don't like me, you don't care about me. So they do all these petty things for attention. When in all actuality, like, they just want a time slot. They just want a time slot. Okay, cock blocking. It's like this person will try and, oh my God, This person would try and cause conflicts with you. I don't know. This is so stupid. I'm telling you. This is somebody who will see that you are fucking happy with somebody and will probably lie or gossip or bring up dirt from this person's past or whatever the case may be in order for you to like not want to deal with this person sexually. Okay? People, man, I'm telling you, misery loves company. When somebody feels like, and it's all because this person wants to backtrack. So this is like telling somebody like, oh no, don't deal with this person, they crazy, you know what I'm saying, or I don't know, in order to kind of shoot somebody to the left so they can come in. Mm-mm. Regression, revisiting the past, going back on something, backtracking. I'm telling you, collective, do not allow this person back into your life. Do not. This is, again, having this type of person, they like to hit home. Okay, so I'm hearing home run. Somebody could have played baseball, but this is somebody who likes to hit home because they are hurt at the fact that they don't know how to take this sense of losing you as an opportunity to learn. So God is going to make sure that they learn a different way. And that can definitely implement their health. Since somebody didn't learn, it's like, all right, let's hit you where it hurt. I'm telling you, collective, listen to me. You cannot be friends with somebody who is jealous or envious of you. It will never fucking work. Listen. Once they show you those personality traits within them, they will get clever and clever with it. That's why it's so important for you to continue to show up as your true authentic self and stop letting people back in that has already showed you their true colors and the ways in which they operate. And what's going to really piss this person off is, as much as they were trying to be petty and cause people to be in two frames of mind when it comes to you, honey, they will have no reason but to fucking watch you with viral here, because it's like, yeah, was all that you was saying true, or was you just mad? Like, this person, some of the people around this person is like, this person has gone, lived their life, they're laughing, they're smiling, and that's what irritates this person too, because they felt like you was just supposed to be sad and out, down and out without them. Okay, yeah, you got you a new boo, I'm telling you. They got you a new boo. I'm hearing keep this person. Yeah, butter up. Move in silence, collective. Especially when it comes to your new partner, because people will try and infiltrate you in that way too. When they see that they can't get you and strike a nerve in some way, shape, or form, they will try and intrude or be an informant in anything that you got going on. Because just like that friend, the other friend that was close to me and conspiring with that person, this was their energy. Detective, let me find out clues or things that I can go back and collect and tell the motherfucker that's really jealous and envious. That's what that was. So they can feel better about themselves, so they can have something to further talk about. You're the hot fucking topic, collective. I feel like Wendy Williams up here with my fucking tea. Who's the motherfucking hot topic? And ooh, even that made me think of. Now, I don't know Wendy Williams' personality outside of her show, but you know, we see how Wendy Williams' health has declined over the years. And you know, even though somebody can say allegedly, you still put the narrative out there for people to think. Why? Because you got a whole damn show. You have a whole platform. Like I said, people will need a group of people that collectively have that same type of mindset to sit around at a talk show to hear nothing but gossip and drama. to feed their ego. This is a motherfucker that feel like they got all the facts about you. Like this is somebody who just feels like they know you. Just because you've known somebody for a long time does not mean that you know them. Because I guarantee, even with that friendship, I showed up to holidays, events that person was at or performed at or whatever. Outside of those things that I showed up for, I mean, to that person's friends, it would look like I'm around or that they're around in my life. But in all actuality, that was not the fucking case. Like, sis didn't hit me up, don't invite me or nothing. So it's just like, well, what picture are we really painting here? But these are people that will make it seem as though like they know you and they don't. Okay, yeah, you got evidence. Lipstick, evidence, tea time. I'm telling you, this person, like, they talk about, this person betrayed you, collective. In the ways in which they gossiped about you, it was a big betrayal. Because I feel like these are things that, like, never should have met the ears of other people. But again, when people are hurt, they maneuver in ways to try and hurt other people as well. And will try and like leave a stain on your name. That's why you being a good person always pays. It pays forward. Okay, because look at that. Cloud 9, it says emotional fulfillment, expectations met, ecstatic. Okay, you are truly like an angel, collective. With Cloud 9, it's like that's how you make people feel. You make people feel comfortable and you have some type of angelic presence to you. People get emotional fulfillment when they're around you. That's why, what does indecision say? I use my intuition in all aspects. So despite what has been said, you may forget what people may say, but you're going to always remember how a motherfucker made you feel. And from the looks of it, the ways in which you have made people feel outweighs and whatever is said. This is why God is blessing you to have a certain type of platform, or for you to gain some type of popularity or fame here. Because people see your energy as competition. So they're gonna bring up your past. They're gonna, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna make sure that not too many people see you in the light in which you resonate in. These are people that are going to want to intentionally dim your light because it's too bright, evidently. If it's a past lover, it's a motherfucker that's scorned and mad at the fact that you with somebody else. So they're gonna bring up shit that happened within y'all relationship. And again, that person, however long it's been since y'all broke up, they only know you up until that point. That's where their chapter ended, at that point. So they know nothing. They can only talk about what happened between that point and the past. That person is not even standing with you here, checking up on you, loving on you, nurturing you in the present moment. So, and that's the thing, because people are stuck in the past. Some people just don't change, and they feel like other people can't too. Okay? Yeah, look at that heart fog. And I feel you. I understand why you may have a heart fog when it comes to people, relationship, friends, family, what have you. Because it's like maybe at one point you showed your heart to these people. Just like I haven't. And when it came to my friends, it's like, if I knew it, and I'm a Sag, so we loyal to our friends. You feel me? We have that loyal type of personality, but you know, sometimes people will literally fall in love with your hand and not your heart. The things that you're able to give them, not realizing that it's coming from a loving space. It's not, I'm not giving you this so later down the line I can get this from you. No. So it's like, yeah, you may show people your heart a little bit, but you may not fully show it to people all the way, because, you know, those people are not close to you. And think of fog, right? It's somebody, you can't see nothing past the fog from the distance. But it isn't until you get closer and closer to where you really start to see the parts of your heart. And that goes with people being close to you. The people that are not close to you, they're just going to see, or believe what is being said. Okay, mixed emotions, unclear feelings, wishy-washy. And that's the thing. Somebody could have said that you was a wishy-washy type of person, like, oh yeah, this person is like this right in front of y'all, but they're a totally different person when y'all not around. Like, this person could have even lied too and like said bullshit as far as like what the shit I'm hearing. This person is a fucking liar. I'm telling you, it's just like lie after lie after lie. If y'all have not seen that reading, Why You Always Lying, go look at it. Because this is this type of person. This is that type of person. Oh, wait. I mean, the extreme. This is somebody who, whew, the Oscar goes to. Shit. What's up with this fed up person? What's blocking them? Fear of cheating. It says not everyone cheats. You need to open your heart and trust your partner. Okay? This is somebody who does not believe that there is somebody who can genuinely love them for who they are. I don't know if this is somebody who like, if this isn't an aspect of love, it's like, okay, somebody knows that you have this inner light, okay? You may not be dealing with this person right now because of maybe how they treated you, but I feel like this is somebody who is a very territorial type of person, okay? You could have been over this situation when it came to them, possibly because, like, you know, there was petty energy going on. Somebody just making stupid drama with you. All because they were just in two frames of mind when it came to you. But they ended up being the one hurting at the end. Because, like, I feel like this person was scared to commit to you fully, whether it be a friendship or a relationship, whatever. Because it's like they knew in their heart that they had ways about them that will fumble this connection, this friendship, family, whatever. This could be somebody who was so used to like somebody doing them wrong. So it's like the people that did them right, they just assumed that they would do them wrong, and they would try and find ways that will like solidify. This is like creating a problem just to be like, oh yep, see, that's it. Again, it's when that's the problem that they have. What is an example of that, Spirit? Okay, like in a sense of basketball, right? I don't know. This is like you being on the same, you being on opposite teams with this person, but the whole purpose of the basketball game was like for charity, right? Say it was for charity. You on one team, the other person on the other team, whatever. But the whole gist, the whole gist of it was for a good cause. You know, it wasn't like y'all was really against each other. And that could just be in the sense of succeeding, right? With competing. It's like, yeah, you guys may be in different lanes, but the whole object of the game is to win whatever lane that you're in, or to get to a certain level in which you want to be in, uh whether that be you going viral or you being married. My back is itching, y'all. But the game of basketball, you guys being on separate teams, this is like just somebody going out their way in order to win. But it's like, okay, yeah, you won. I'm proud of you, because the end result was still to help the charity out. But people will like, it's like, will totally forget the whole objective of why y'all even there, because it's personal. That's the thing. It's personal. It's not for the charity. It's personal as to why they wanted to beat you. Ciao. If this is an ex, do not take this person back. Okay, I'm telling you, it's Judgment Day, baby. It's Judgment Day. And even just me laughing, I'm telling you, collective, you about to get the last laugh when it comes to this situation. It says, don't be too quick to count somebody out. Be open and give them a fair chance. These people tried to count you out before you even got a chance to show your heart, right? To even show who you truly are. They allowed another person or other people to dictate how they should see you. All because they seen you as competition. Yeah, because at the end of the day, they're the only ones that's going to end up getting hurt. Because the shit is not adding up, collective. It's not adding up. So it really just shows people more about who that person or those people are in comparison to you. And because that person is connected to so many people, not only does it hurt that person, but it hurts opportunities with that are associated with that person. All because your integrity outweighed everything that was being said or done, collective. You see how God will purposely cause somebody to feel as though they had a leg up or a one up on you, and see the amount of people they collected to go against you, only for them to get their own feelings hurt in front of that whole group or establishment or whatever of people. If you don't know how much God got your back, I don't know what to tell you. You gotta listen to your intuition, because some of y'all could be very indecisive as far as like, I don't know, something weird going on. Just like how I was. I'm like, damn, these are people that I've been cool with. I would have never thought that type of energy would come off from them. And it's like the friends that I have now that I feel like have been slowly but surely replacing those people are the friends that direct me to God. If I come to them and I'm talking about a certain situation, those are not friends that are just gonna sit there and listen to all the shit that I'm talking to them about and then go and talk and sell my business to other people. No. These are friends that I have now that are gonna be like, well, did you pray about it? Did you pray about it? No, oh yeah, I get you. I hear you. The minute you get off the phone with them, it's like, man, look, listen to what the woo told me. They got all that going on. Yeah, it may look like that online. It may look like, it may look like that online, whatever it is that they posting. But it's like, but that's even more of your testimony, because yeah, they can talk about all the bad shit that you went through and gone through, whatever, but what they see online is the fact that you still are in good spirits, you still pushing through, you beat the competition, whoever they thought they tried to put against you. Hello. You've surpassed the bullshit in which people were saying about you, and that's why their feelings are the ones getting hurt. It says, all love comes with the risk of losing it. Don't be afraid to floss. Take a chance. Because whatever it is that you're doing, when it says don't be afraid to floss, you popping your shit. And these people didn't think that you was going to be popping your shit the way that you did. Because they thought that the shit that they said about you, or the stuff that they said, was going to cause you to want to hide and and not be your true self and have some type of embarrassment over you. These are some fucked up people you had around you, collective. And if you are in two frames of mind about somebody that's giving you this type of energy, run. Run. And if it's one thing that I have learned this year is like, you really can't be too comfortable with anybody. You can't ever be too comfortable with anybody. They will use that shit against you. They will flip the script. If there's anybody that you feel like you can go to about anything, it is God. It is God, for real. Because even with people, you know, and it's very rare that you come across people that you can let in on certain things about your life, and you will never, and you can trust that they will never out you. You know what I'm saying? It's very rare to find people like that. Because these are the type of people, as soon as you're not their friend anymore, as soon as you're not in a relationship with them anymore, as soon as you're not their family, close as them, close, if you're not as close to them in the family, oh, you're going to be talked about. You're going to be talked about because they benefited off of you being around, and now that you're not around and your character held weight, like, they have to figure out a way to turn other people's opinion against you. It's never like, oh, me and that person are not friends because, you know, I wasn't a good friend. I didn't show up for them. It's never accountability. It's they don't tell their part. A motherfucker will never tell their part, but they will tell the part of everything the other person did. That's why somebody here is under judgment, because it's like, you pointing the finger a lot, but there's a cause to reaction. So it had to be something that the other person did. It take two to tango. It take two to tango. And y'all listen, because even not even just friends or family, yeah, the person that you with can be in competition with you too. A motherfucker can be intimidated at the fact that, you know what I'm saying, you worked hard. It's not like this shit was handed to you overnight. With SOS, some of y'all could have went through mental issues too. You know, mental issues, you could have been in the hospital. Like, something traumatic or something could have happened to you, and you still were lighthearted about the situations. What does it say? I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. It's making me think of, I don't know if somebody's like leg could have got amputated or something, but it makes me think of this viral post that one of my friends has sent me. And even though his condition was what it was, with like having one leg, for Halloween, he would make, like, he was the Pixar lamp. And like he brought humor to his condition. That did not define him. As much as like people would think, oh, I don't have a leg, my life is over, and this and that or whatever, it's like he still made light of it because he had to adjust to the way in which he had to then live. But these people, when life happens to them, they don't know how to make the best of it. You know, sometimes when life happens to them, especially when they're under a microscope, they will try and they will try and paint you out to be so much of the villain, so it'll avoid them taking accountability as to why you are even looked at as the villain in the first place. Because I feel like it was a lot of hands in this situation. It's a lot of people that's being judged right now. And that's why I say birds of a feather flock together. Because if it's somebody with your spirit, collective, if they know that you walked away from somebody, it was for a reason. It was for a reason. It wasn't just off of no bullshit. It was for a reason. And again, your integrity, people know that about you. Okay? Yeah, because that's why people are confused. That's why people are like, well, what's going on? What? Huh? It's not making sense. I'm hearing who? With what? What's that song? I forgot. But it says you don't know what you want, so you need clarity before you get involved. Okay? Too risky. Somebody wants to be involved. I feel like somebody wants to like come as a saving grace. Somebody wants to let somebody know something here. But maybe somebody's confused because it's like, well, I don't know who or what to believe. Listen to your intuition. Your intuition is going to tell you everything that you need to know. Because even when I was confused about what was going on with that friend, and I asked God, like, hey, let me know what I need to do. Like I said, you want to know? God said, delete them, block them. All right, cool. Cool. And it revealed, they told on themselves. I'm like, oh. So being that, you know, the other friend that was close to me, we still kept a line of communication compared to the other one who never does, through memes. So when you see that you're not able to send me a meme, you see that we're not friends, and then you go and you check my Facebook and you see that we're not friends there too, and then you don't come to me personally, and you go to the person who I suspected you to be talking shit about me about, confirmation right there. There is no confusion. Are we really friends or not? Because it's looking like we ain't. If we can't all be honest and have a conversation about what the fuck the issue really is, right? Like, why do I feel like I gotta play detective with the two motherfuckers that I held in such a high regard, right? And I feel like these are people, those type of people will like want to cause people to have some type of confusion outlook when it comes to you. Okay, yeah, not compatible, because they want people to see like, yeah, that's somebody that you don't want to be around. It's going back to this spiritual narcissist, right? These are people, y'all may have different beliefs. It says you don't really believe there's a match for you, have an open mind, okay? And that's the thing when it comes to these people. They don't have any open mind, especially when it comes to spirituality, okay? It's like, it's not my fault if you just want to cap your level of the understanding of life in just the box of Christianity. I'm sorry. Like, and I grew up in a Christian household. Me and Big G is well acquainted. But if your level of understanding life is only boxed in that, and you don't want to believe that it's other shit out here, you're gonna be sadly mistaken, you know, when you come across people who are into weird, you know, the dark arts of it. Okay, you wondering like what's going on with you and this and that, and it's like, check your circle. Okay, because having a friend or anybody of the light that gives light messages as far as to let y'all know what's around y'all and what to look out for, those are people that are helping you. Those are people that are helping you, not trying to take away from you. But some people, especially if you are like a spiritualist or so, like some people don't like the fact that, again, you can see through them without these fucking cards. So because you have the ability to do that, they don't like the fact that they will use the fact that you probably use them to, child. I could have literally spoke on this energy without the fucking cards. But for my platform purposes, we're going to use them just to confirm. Because you really do get the last laugh when it comes to this situation, collective. Because like people, I'm telling you, with not compatible, like this is somebody who's seen you got a new boo, and this is somebody that like just wants and listen, losing yourself. These are the people, this is how they wanted you to feel though. They wanted you to feel lost. They wanted you to feel secluded. Because what does integrity speak on? Being whole and undivided. These are people that you wanted to have with you. Especially with you having some type of platform, going viral, gaining some type of popularity, these will be the people that you will have right next to you in those moments of being seen, all because of the hard work you put in. You see how, so it's like these people may have felt as though in the midst of you finding yourself, finding who you truly are, operating in your purpose, and getting noticed for that, to the other person, it felt like your success minimized them. Oh, nobody's going to see me for what it is that I do, because it's competition. But you can't compete where you don't compare. It's like, look at the ways in which a motherfucker is operating to gain this certain type of popularity, to gain this type of fame or look at the manner in which you do it. Because those negative, whatever it is that people speak on you and things like that, it has a way of biting people back in their ass. That's why you gotta be careful who you talk about, because you never know what people got going on. You never know what people got going on. It says you feel lost in your partner. It's okay to be yourself and have your own life too. And I listen. I'm telling y'all, even just I remember being in a long-term relationship, you do feel like that, especially when you're around somebody who's not really sure in what they want to do in life, or like don't have a certain drive in which that you tend to minimize yourself because you don't want to outshine, or you don't want to feel like you're outdoing someone. But it's like, why should it even feel like that in a relationship? If you're with somebody who is like doing work and fucking doing what they have to do, putting in the work towards their goals and their dreams, and they're gaining some type of popularity because of it, why the fuck wouldn't you want to be their biggest cheerleader? Why? Are you jealous? Are you in competition? How are you in competition with the person that you're with? You should want to help them. But that goes with somebody not being secure with what they want to do in life and what they want to push, and them doing the least of it. Or trying, this is like somebody who will paint you out to be something that you're not. Okay? Untrue stories. People gonna be like, oh, she's lying. He's lying. That's not true. What part ain't true? What part ain't true? Because somebody, you tell yourself bad things, change your stories, and see the good that can happen. And this has a lot to do with like somebody literally making up false stories in their mind and trying to get people to believe them. All to fit the narrative in which they painted you in. Integrity is a motherfucker, ain't it? Because that outweighs all of that shit. Who you are is who you are. And people close enough to you will see that. And the people that aren't, they're going to believe the narratives that other motherfuckers that are jealous and envious of you paint of you. And, those are weak links that do not know how to go to source to find out the questions as far as what the reason as to something was. Because again, that's how some of these people already felt towards you. So they're never going to go and see why this is what it is. But for the ones that actually got close to you to see your heart, those will probably be the ones that want to come and be like, so what's to get a clearer view. What is that about? Not my type, eye candy. Okay. You're not meant to be everybody's type, collective. I'm gonna just let you know that now. Some of you guys have a passed on grandmother, okay, that has really been that's been having your back throughout this whole shit, baby. I'm just tell you that. Somebody grandma that has passed on, do not play about them. They like, not my baby. Y'all not about to sit here and judge my baby. I know my baby got a good heart. I know I done taught my baby some things. And yeah, that my baby ain't meant to be with everybody. Good. Maybe you're not these people type. And that's the thing with eye candy, you can look really good. And people will try and paint a narrative that maybe you a bitch or like you real, like just real. They try and paint the picture in which they are to you. This is like that destiny swapping energy. A motherfucker that wants your personality but portrays theirs to other people, that's who you are. Beauty fades. Choose someone for their inner beauty and personality. And that's what matters. With this new boo here too, it's like somebody is no longer just looking at the aesthetic way in which like somebody looks next to them. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, this person may look good. They may be having all these things going on that you may see on the external level. But internally, that could be the most fucked up person ever. It doesn't matter how many things they have accomplished, how many Gucci belts and Dior pair of shoes that they got. Okay? And also, too, I feel like because you are this eye candy, you look very beautiful. You get a lot of attention. You could get complimented a lot. You know, certain people that you had around you, they didn't like the fact that that is what was going on. They didn't like the fact that you get complimented. Again, if it wasn't your success that made this person feel minimized, it was your beauty that also made them feel minimized. They did not want you to be around because they knew that it's going to be a motherfucker that's going to compliment you. It's going to be people, their friends around you that's going to be like, oh, you look nice. Or woo, woo, woo. It's like you steal the show. That's why you don't be invited, collective. You steal the show. So to them, it's like, oh no, this is not the type. This is not my type. Whole time, you would be this person type if you weren't so aesthetically pleasing. You would be their type. They would want you to be around because it made them feel better about themselves. Lord. It says be open to different types of people because you may be surprised who you find. Okay. Somebody is dating outside of their norm and it's like everything that they've been looking for. Okay, because I feel like with giving too much, maybe when it came to other people that they dealt with, that had a certain type of aesthetic that would look right with this person per se, to society's eyes, you know. I felt like they felt as though like they had to overplay their part in order to keep this person around. So again, could be somebody who, yeah, they look nice and things like that, but it's off the pockets of other people. It's not really off of them. Okay, this person I don't know, somebody could have got broken up. This is like somebody who was probably trying to go about something the right way, right? With judgment. They're like, okay, this is the type of person, aesthetic wise, that I'm looking for. Let me try and do the right thing, right? Fear of cheating. I don't want to hurt this person. You know, I want to go about something the right way. But with confusion here and not compatible, it was just like, okay, well, I'm going about everything the right way or whatever. So what's the confusion? What's making it that's not compatible? It could simply be the fact that like somebody could have stopped giving so much to someone in order to see if they really fuck with them in that way. But then I feel like that could have let somebody know that like, yeah, that's just eye candy. It's not really depth there. Okay. So to the other energy, they probably be like, okay, since you pulled back giving so much, then I'm just going to figure the fact that you're just not my type. Dating someone or being with someone for all the wrong reasons, just because they may be providing for you, or they think because they're pretty or they're cute that you're just going to be an open wallet. And because you're not like that, you're not their type. They're used to showing up, just being pretty, and you know, somebody being like, oh, here, how much you need for your nails? Again, integrity. You can look the part, but do you do things the right way in order to get those things to look the part? I'm hearing, I ain't got no type. Bad bitches is the only thing that I like. Yeah. That's exactly what that is. That's exactly what that one is, collective. Yeah, too busy. Okay, it says you use being busy as an excuse not to date. You must make time for a partner. Okay. I just kind of felt, yeah, rejection. I kind of felt like somebody could have rejected somebody for someone who may have been very aesthetically pleasing. And this is like somebody wanting to put all their eggs in one basket when it comes to this type of person. And then fumbling someone here, because indecision is, this could be, indecision is a choice between the two, but listening to your intuition. Friendship, relationship, family, all of that, right? This is somebody who, for some of y'all too, if y'all are a spiritualist or something like that, like this could be somebody that pretends to like be too busy, like, oh, I got this going on or whatever. Like, I don't know. Somebody must have inflicted some type of fear into someone. I'm getting that this is like family though. Somebody could have definitely said something about you, collective, that made somebody be like, yeah, if this person invites me somewhere or needs me to do this, I'm just gonna say I'm busy. Like, my thing is, people be running. It's like, wait, if you ain't living right, what the hell are you running from for? But I think it's the manner and the way in which somebody like caused uh somebody to view you, that made somebody be like, oh, I don't have time, I'm busy. It's not the fact that they're busy. It's just whatever was said about you, is causing somebody to like reject you. People are really collected. You must really be a good person for all of these people to be like, what's humor? Oh, staying stuck. And that's the reason why you choose to live on the lighter side of life, because you know that whatever it is that you're doing and whatever it is that these people are saying or doing against you is because they're stuck in the past. They have a stuck mentality. They feel stuck in life, and they see that you are progressing and gaining attention here in a positive light. Okay, it says you keep repeating old patterns. It's time to try something new. So with the energy that you're in now, it's like, that these were people that you had to break away from. Again, it's like these people are going to stay stuck and you're going to be stuck with the last laugh. That's what that is. But I'm telling you, it's a lot of tails tucked between ass cheeks and foots and mouths going on here. All off of people wanting to be petty towards you, collector. Yeah, and this is exactly, these are people that was being cold towards you. They did some cold ass shit. You seem unapproachable because you are aloof. Try being more friendly. Y'all can have like a real resting bitch face. I know I do. And I know sometimes for people that really don't know me, if I'm not really close to you, you probably won't see this side of me. Unless you have a certain type of energy that allows me to welcome this to you. But for the most part, I will stay to myself, or like, and that could probably, especially if you have accomplishments and things like that, like people can really paint this narrative as like you're unapproachable, or you're not friendly, or you bougie, and things like that. And it's like, nah, I'm just very selective, especially after losing two friends like that I was close to. I'm extra selective now when it comes to like who I want close to me, because again, it be motherfuckers. I'm hearing that Tiana Taylor song. It be the ones the ones you're closest to. It be the ones, don't get caught up on a rose in concrete. Look what they like, y'all done been through some hard shit. People didn't think that you was going to rise out of that shit, and then you come out as a rose. If I told you that a rose, what's that song by Wale? Is it bad that I never made love? I never. I'll be your back. He said, if I told you that a rose bloomed in a dark room, would you trust it? Like, people, again, it's very flattering to God in the sense that people think that you've done shit, especially with spiritual narcissists. People think that you done shit spiritually or whatever to get to where you at. It's like, stop giving the devil credit for things that God has put you through. That's what people need to do. Stop giving the devil credit for the ways in which God has brought you out of shit. The people, like, they just don't believe you. They don't just believe the fact that, like, despite the shit that they brought you, and that's the thing, because karma is at play. Okay, it's making me get this day. Karma is at play right now. Yep, look at that pent up anger. That's all it was. This person could not. They collective, over the years of you being friends with these people, places, or things, or these family members, or whatever, there are things that they had out towards you that was pent up in them that they never, that you didn't know what day that this was going to unleash. I feel like the day you decided to separate yourself, or the day that you decided to put yourself in a better position and you became competition and a threat, all of that was pent up in them. So the minute it got to explode was the minute they had some shit on you, was the minute that they were able to join another force that did not like you. They was like, oh, finally, I have somewhere to fucking release this anger at. You know what I'm saying? These are a bunch of bitches or people that come together and be like, oh, yeah, you know, I never liked Woo because this one time, and they probably ain't never told you about a one time or whatever that caused them to feel away because they've been pinning that shit in. Okay, but oh, when they find a joint, something with joint custody, if they found a reason to release that, or an outlet to release that, they're gonna do that. It says you have unresolved feelings from your past that make you resentful towards others. It's like, and it's so crazy because even when I did evaluate one of those friendships that I've been in the longest, the signs has always been there, and I just always chose to bypass it. And it goes even back to elementary school. When I think about it, because I remember when I had transferred schools, I was like the only person with my name at the, well, no, it was another girl, and I remember, and I believe she was friends with the girl, and that's so crazy now that I think about it, because I remember when I got there, I was the new girl. I think I came in like the middle of the semester, and I remember they was like, "Oh, your name is Kelsey." Well, I'm the only Kelsey that is here. And it was low-key a bully thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, like, I know my name is Kelsey, but why do you... Now that I'm older, it makes me think, like, well, why did that person feel like they had the need to, like, state that their name was also my name, too? You know? That person associated with that energy. And I'm just like, well, you know, it's always been a sense of... even just with other people that I've noticed just growing up, it's like a sense of proving yourself. Even with my boss, it's just like, if you're the boss, what are you telling me shit for to try and get me to understand you? I'm not here to understand you. I'm here to understand my job. You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy. But I don't know. Maybe y'all been through this. Okay? Boundaries needed. So if you are in two frames of mind when it comes to a situation, collective, or if this shit started to happen the minute you put a boundary into play, understand that those were never your people to begin with. They were never your people to begin with. And it's crazy because the friend that I had closest to me, I established a boundary. And that's when all the shit started to go. I said, oh, you know, When you have a conversation with someone as far as their lack of a friendship, and you create a boundary like, hey, as far as us hanging out, you know, I don't think that should be cool, but we can still be cordial. That's when all this shit start. You start to really see the ways in which people hold you. All the conspiring behind the scenes, all because what? Somebody feels hurt with grief here at the fact that they no longer have a certain access to you. So who are they going to go to? Somebody who also feels that way. Stop fucking playing with me. Okay? Look at that. No reply is a reply. You better believe it. You better believe it. If a motherfucker is not checking for you, it's because they don't care. They don't care. Not replying to someone is saying, hey, I don't give a fuck. Okay? Maybe somebody was trying not to reply to you or communicate with you in order to trigger you. Whole time, I feel like they the ones that ended up being triggered, because look at the alliances that they have to fucking make when it comes to you. You triggered them. This is somebody who could be a brat. They're so used to having their way, and the fact that they did not have their way with you, oh, they're going to cause a fit. All of this, this is the type of person, and it is childish, even just thinking about like in elementary school. You know what I'm saying? It's like kids, you trigger people. You trigger them, but also I feel like you trigger people into awakenings too, so they can know about themselves. Yeah, you need to protect your energy, because the evil eye and all that shit that these people are throwing towards you, collective, is because they can't. You're not even giving them the space to compete with you. A day late and a dollar short. Okay, so yeah, these are these people that's gonna want to try and, for lover, I'm getting there's like a lover here that's going to want to try and do something for you, maybe with finances and stuff, like they tried to do, well, where they fell short with that other situation they may have dealt with, who was just eye candy. Maybe the tab on that person when it came to the eye candy was too high. I think the tab was too high. Yeah, you look the part, but this is somebody who actually deals with people that have a certain part of them financially, right? So I feel like whoever this person, this is not your new boo. I feel like this is somebody you dealt with that kind of that you wasn't this person's type. They disregarded you. You know, I'm always busy, or you know, something like that. They were real cold towards you. It's giving, with being cold, it makes me think of the sword sign. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This person is a day late and a dollar short. Whereas the tab was too big for that other energy, they felt like, okay, cool. Well, this is more within my price range. Be aware of people that just want to buy your love, or people that like. And I had a friend like this too, and I didn't, and that wasn't something that kept me around with that friend too, because she used to throw like shady compliments. I don't care even if this is a friend. If you got that friend that's like always want to pay for things, oh, I got it, I got you, and things like that. Those are people that like try and buy your friendship. They feel as though like because they volunteer themselves to be a means of finances and things like that, it's because that's one way in which they're able to keep people around. Okay, yeah, all these fucking masks are coming off. All of these masks are coming off. It was only so much that these people can do, say, until it really showed themselves. People don't understand that if they try and dig one grave for you, make sure they dig another one. Because somebody going out their way to do all of this to you, collective, is only going to show the type of person that they are. Especially when people get close enough to really see your heart, with heart fog here. Be wary of people like this. On the real. It's sick out here. Collective is sick. Because people see the anointing and the love and the care that people have for you. And because they did not value you when you were in their presence, they will try and take you out. Yeah, because you no longer want to be associated with them, with separation. This has all been going on since you have been away from a certain person, place, group, or thing. Projection energy. What people feel internally, they will project that onto you. Just like how I said, and look, they creeping, they watching your social medias, they watch you on whatever platform that you at. Like, you live rent free in these people's minds because they are afraid that their mask is going to be blown. And oh, the fuck it will. It will. When you're a good person, you're going to blow their cap right back off all the cap that they was trying to put on your name. And with projection energy, it's because they are grieving you, and you're still here. You're still walking this earth, and they are grieving you. The same people that laughed at you with humor, that laughed and pointed whatever, are the same people that's hurt that you're not around. And because you're not around, they don't have nobody to make the butt of their fucking joke. All they have to do is look at you from a distance, because they're creeps, they're weirdos. They make fake accounts. And what does it say? Asking about you, snooping. That's what irritates these people too, because they don't have a certain access to you. These can be people that be like, oh yeah, we still cool, or this person start acting weird or whatever. But it's like, no, say the part that made somebody not want to be around your ass. Because I feel like they're fed up. They're tired of people always asking about you. So, oh God. Things are working out in your favor. Like I said, collective, you get the last fucking laugh when it comes to these people, okay? Why? Because it's not on you, it's in you. You don't have to wear and do these certain type of things to portray yourself, to be a certain type of way. You being a good person is in you. It's in you, collective. And integrity is something that these people will never fucking have. Never have. Yeah, truth be told. And that's what people don't like, when you tell the truth, because they were so used to believing lies, they don't even know what the fuck is real or not. Okay, with flexible, I feel like this could be somebody or people that want you to come in and kind of, or this, no, these are people that like to bend the truth. That's what it is. They like to bend the truth to work out in their favor. But with this 14, with this 14 breaking down to a 5, it made me think of the 5 of Wands instantly. That's conflict. Your truths, collective, is causing conflicts and chaos in the background with the shit that these other people put towards you. Why? Because you see this owl here, you're a very wise individual. You know what the fuck you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? You have no reason to lie. So with that, it's causing conflict. And even when I was thinking of flexible before, it made me think of bending the truth. With this 19 breaking down to a 10, maybe people that you have closed cycles out with, they want to, like, you know how a job asks you, like, oh, are you flexible? Like, can we unbend this truth? You know, because with co-create here, I feel like these are people, again, with this owl here, whoever, especially because I see that you could be spiritual, because you got a spiritual narcissist here. Having someone like you, collective, on their team is probably the best move that anybody can make. And I feel like a lot of people are seeing this. And this is why some people want to co-create with you. They want to work with you. Because they like, damn, like, you know, despite what this person said and did or said that you went through. And that's the thing. These people could have been, and I know it's probably some people out here that's talking on my mental. That's like, oh yeah, collected this and that, whatever. I don't know. You shouldn't trust that person. But with all the accomplishments that I have continued to fucking push through despite what I was going through. Y'all heard that beep beep? Look, that's an omen. Yeah. I was what? I did what? Yeah, it may be true, but I'm here. Look at me now. Look at me now. I'm getting paper. And then people are still stuck doing the same shit, different day that they was doing 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago. And then they look up and they see that you're on platforms, Collective. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing. And you get the last laugh because these are people, again, I was trying to make it seem like, oh, you're not going to be successful. Or they thought that they can throw so much dirt and shit on your name. You being vindicated, Collective. Little do you know. You being vindicated. Okay, listen. Why you always lying? When I seen why, y'all make sure y'all go look at that read. Because this has I feel like that reading goes more into detail about the lies that people were saying about you. This is just showing how you're being vindicated. Okay? But also too, like people the way people look at you, Collective, people are like, why does Collective get this? Why do people like Collective? Why does opportunities keep coming to Collective? Because it's like, look how much these people were trying to go against you. And because Judgment Day is here, look at the ways in which God has proved these people wrong. Why not you? Why not you? Despite all this shit in the background, why not you? People need to be asking themselves, why did they do this to you? That's what the why need to be. Why did you feel the need to do that to Collective? All because some truth was exposed here? Okay, yeah, I'm telling you, Collective, this shit is fated to happen. It was time. You cannot be this star. I'm telling you, it says instant fame on viral. The fate. Something was fated. And with that 17 breaking down to an 8, it makes me think of the 8 of Pentacles. You put the fucking work in. You put the work in. I put in that work. You did it, baby. You did it. You did it. That's why, even if it was like a judge case or anything, somebody trying to put something against you, it did not work out in the petty ways in which somebody was trying to do something. Because somebody could have honestly went to a spiritualist and tried to make a court case work out in their favor. But when fed up, the judge was telling them what they did not want to hear. And now they want to play distress. Oh, I'm distressed. I'm stressed. This person stresses me out. And then it's like, the judge probably see the ways in which this person is trying to get under somebody's skin. It's like, okay, I see that this person's being petty. They tried to do this on, I don't know, maybe a financial aspect that didn't work. And so that quickly switched to emotional distress. And it's like, there's patterns here. Somebody is realizing it's patterns here. It was fated for you for somebody here to have the judge that they did because they see past that bullshit. Okay? But that lets you know that it was time to go. You had to go from these people, Collective. Because these are the people, I'm telling you, they were banking on collecting as much information from you as they could because they knew at one point that you was going to be famous, or that they knew that you was going to gain a lot of popularity. And this is the thing, you gotta watch fucking people like this because, like, ooh-wee. Like, you ever, even just with celebrities and stuff, like when them stories come of people from their past and shit like that, it's because those are haters. Those are people that could not wait to release that video. They couldn't wait to release that picture. They couldn't wait to release that information about you so they can have clout over you. Okay? Between worlds. It's like you gotta... With how much you worked, Collective, unfortunately, you have to leave these people from your past. You can't be 1 foot in, 1 foot out with them. Even if you mean good, even if you have grown to a certain place, And this is the thing, because these are people that like will ask questions about your life, like, oh, why is this? Why would, you know, we're flexible. They know that that there's somebody that they feel comfortable. They want you to open up with flexibility about the things that's going on in your life, but it's only to like use that against you because you are like the star of your group, or you. And I hate to even say it like that. That's how these people look at you, though. That's exactly how these people look at you. They feel like, I mean, you are a fucking chosen one. You are the chosen one, and these people know that. So, in whichever way that you got your foot in the past, you need to bring it. You need to bring it to the forefront, collective, and keep moving forward, because evidently that foot that you got in the light is leading you to gain your popularity. I don't know if you still connect yourself with the past, because maybe certain people know certain things about you, and you know that some people, you know, have the tendency of bending the truth if you decide to really cut ties with them. But fuck that. Let people talk. Leave these motherfuckers in the past, because all they're going to do is talk about your past. They're not going to be talking about any of the new money that you're making. They're not going to be talking about any of the new people you started to deal with. They're not going to be there to know about that. They can only go based off of a version of you that you probably ain't even, that you probably not even, that's not even who you are anymore. So if you feel the need that you need to keep one foot in because of that, these people will continue to try and get in your business, ask questions and things like that. And when you establish those boundaries, it will still result in the same way. So you might as well just fucking cut these people off and keep progressing. Keep progressing. Because sooner or later, experiencing things with these people that already see you as a competition is going to cause you to continue to put a boundary up. You know, it's certain people that you can't hang with, or people from your past that you can't bring in certain settings with you, because it's what do these people have to bring to what you got going on right now? Are they out here working? Are they doing things the right way? Are they building connections or things of that sort? Don't just have a motherfucker around because they've been around for a long time and they get to reap the benefit of the hard work that you fucking put in. No, you want to be around people who's out here doing what the fuck they need to do too. Don't just be around and say you my friend and things like that, and I don't see that you really got something going on for yourself. And even if you do, you know what I'm saying, you got to be careful of them people too that look at you, that keep your friends closer, your enemies closer. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if you and somebody are in the same field, because even me seeing why, this is somebody that's like, they want all of your recipe. Why isn't this working? They'll play the damsel in distress. Oh, why isn't this working out for me? And you know, I don't know why. I've been researching things of that, so they ain't looked up shit. They just want you to tell them the easy way to get there, so they don't have to do the work. Ooh, child. It's time to chop wood, collective. It's time to. It's time to build elsewhere. You can't build with these people because they trying to build off of your back. On the real, they trying to build off your back. Yeah, to be fair. And Spirit wants something to work out for you. Heavy on the Libra energy, okay? That's why I got that energy of if a judge or something, somebody was trying to play damsel in distress to a judge, like they see past that shit. They know they want to be fair. They're gonna go based off the facts and not feelings, because evidently they know that this person, this could be friend, family, whatever, they're going off of feelings, how they feel. This is what was making them act so petty towards you. But what are the facts? That's what really matters. What are the facts? Are these people loving, caring, nurturing towards you? Do they still hold ooh, I'm telling you, these are people, man. This is making me think about a couple people whose energy I got this from. With the yin energy, this is you being in your feminine energy. Okay, do not allow these people to take you out of your feminine energy. Continue to act like a lady or act like a man. Don't let no weird niggas put you on, make you be on some bitch shit just like them, and don't let these weird ass females have you on some whole shit like them. Okay, continue, like, don't let these people have the satisfaction of them provoking you to act in a way in which they talk about you in. Still sit there pretty, beautiful, you know what I'm saying? Allow things to come to you, even when it comes to that other lover. Don't text that person, hit them up, because that was the very same person that was being cold towards you because they rather be with somebody who matched their aesthetic. You know what I'm saying? You'll hear from that person too, because just like when we sing, what, a day late, a dollar short, they're gonna want to come in and, oh, can I take you on a date? Can I take you here and do this and do that? It's because whatever they was dealing with or whoever they was chasing after failed. When you're in yin energy, you sit pretty and you let shit come to you. That's exactly why this person who's a day late, a dollar short, gonna find themselves on your doorstep wanting to be fair now. And it's like, no, you know, you was 1 foot in, 1 foot out when it came to me. If you pick that side, go back over there and pick that side. And then with compete here, new boo, it's like this person, I don't think that this person is going to let up easily. They may use their finances to really try and sway you, like they can buy your love, and no, that's not gonna work. Because they see that somebody else, what's new boo or my boo? Fork in the road. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a decision to make. As much as this person was indecisive about you, they're gonna try and do something to make you indecisive about. They're gonna make it look really good. Also, too, if this is like friends or family or whatever that other situation was, and it keep making me think of SOS here. It's like somebody is going to make it seem like their health is not all the greatest or whatever the case may be to like get you to. They know that they fucked up the friendship, but they're going to do something that is going to where it's going to cause you to act with some type of urgency. But this is somebody faking it because this is the last fucking resort when it comes to you. As far as them or you trying to be in their energy. I'm telling you, don't believe this shit, collective. Don't believe this shit. Because listen, observer, like, don't believe this shit. People crazy. And that's how I said, I know you a good person, collective, because nobody will be going to this fucking extent to get your attention this much. If somebody did not care about you, they're going to go about their merry way. But for somebody, they hurt at the fact that they lost you and they don't want to take this as an opportunity to learn. This is somebody who's going to forcibly trying to make their way into you giving them attention. Maybe the boundary that you set minimized the attention that you gave them. Yep, but milk and honey, shit is finna get sweet for you, collective. I'm telling you, exchanging gifts. And as much as you are a gift to people, that is going to cause people to want to give to you. That's going to cause people to want to give to you. And this is going to further upset these motherfuckers that try to cause judgment day on you. And it's like, it's not funny when the shoe is on the other foot, is it? When your tactics and your ways get exposed, it's not funny. You know what I'm saying? These people may think that you're petty. It's like, no, it's your truths are validating you, collective. It's not so funny now when the truth actually come out. Like, I'm telling you, and it's so crazy because, like, even just this card being in this deck, you're going to be connected with very much so like-minded people, okay? No matter how much they try to outcast you. And I feel like the only reason why they tried to outcast you was because of that competition. It's like now the roles are reversed. Okay, motherfuckers probably not even fucking with them. But they sitting here and they trolling, they watching everything that you do on your social medias, intentionally causing upset, baiting a reaction, provoking disputes. I'm telling you, these are people that try to do things to provoke you. But it's crazy because your truths tend to provoke them. Because they're like, now my cover is blown. I can't be as fake as I want it to be in peace. You damn right. I couldn't be fake in peace. I'm exposed. Yeah. Treat people right, and you won't have to worry about trying to keep tabs on somebody to make sure that the truth don't come out. Okay? Because I know y'all done had it collected with people. It's just in the ways in which they've been treating you, and then, you know... And you know what's crazy? I'm sitting here trying to put this card into another deck, and that ain't even what it's about. I mean, that's not even a part of that deck. But that just goes to show that this person, you know, since they couldn't win with you, they will try and find somebody else to victimize you in. Because the people that actually really fuck with you probably won't even fuck with this person. So they'll leave. Then those people will then be talked about to other people that probably don't associate with them. And it's just an ongoing thing. It's just an ongoing thing. But continue to be you, collective, because that's what's going to validate you at the end of the day. Okay? So I love you guys. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Put that bell on so you know when your girl is dropping the tea when it's hot. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace, y'all.